Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Me Programming Daily. Today on the agenda, drakon render again. Specifically, I would like to follow up on the changes that I made yesterday, and that was to add IDs to some of our skewer blocks. Sorry, I can't scroll today. During the last session I said, if I recall correctly, that it would be a nice idea to implement the diagram type slightly differently. Let's just find it. Sorry, types are here somewhere. Skewer blocks. Yes. Here, I would like to implement the list of skewers a little bit differently. In order to provide a new way for these skewer blocks to be chained. What I also mentioned was that it would be nice to have a dedicated type for the skewer blocks, so I can provide a custom implementation of the renderer type class. So it looks like we have two good reasons to do that today, or to start that today. And when I say that, I mean to replace, or at least provide a new type to represent these list of chained skewer blocks. So I hope you have your coffee ready or your drink of choice ready. And I'm very eager to start writing code today. So this module is starting to get messy. So I'm tempted to create a new one, but maybe not today yet. Let's just add this new type here as the first data type. So I think a singly linked list would be a safe choice. After all, the drakon data flow only goes one way from the entrance to the exit. It cannot go back and forth, even though they are loopbacks. So let's come up with arrow loop. No thanks, Copilot. Let's just call it skewers. So as a linked list, we can either have nil, that's the nothing, or we could have skewer, but the skewer block will let's call it linked skewer. So that could be singular, and here we could have skewer block, correct, that's the current block, and here we would have a list of skewer blocks. Would that be correct? think it could be correct. Let's address these warnings. Oh, goodness. This is in line which 2 to 8. Okay. So we have the linked skewers, but I'm not sure. Let's change the order slightly. Is that the best representation of a linked list for drakon? Because it would have to be reversed. See. You know what, let's have it reversed. Let's see what happens. And let's have it derive show. Okay. You know what? Let's not do that yet. Sorry. I'm still trying to picture myself using this type. And it should be simple. Okay. Let's create a new module for this. Oops. I'm not sure I like this theme. You probably have noticed that I like to use different themes and experiment. Let's define that type here. Let's make it like this. All right, so we can go back to main, and in the main function, we can just experiment with sandbox. Oh, but look at this. It compiled. Even though we don't have an explicit implementation of show. That's good. That's what we want. Let's import sandbox. Oh. Like this. Sorry. Perfect. So let's try to build a more complicated diagram. Oh. Oh, that's not a node, that's a link. See, I'm not sure this is the best representation. Let's try to add one more element. So that's not really a link, it's a node. Let's call it skewers. Or maybe links. No, just a link. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, that is starting to look presentable. Now let's try to represent this slightly differently. You know what? Excuse me for a second. All right, I'm back. Now, let's see. If we replace this with the skewer blocks, that could be... See, I'm missing a type that would somehow span the start terminator and terminator and also skewer blocks. But that will come. For now, let's just use skewer blocks. That's the ID, that's the content. Let's turn them all into actions. Oh yeah, sorry, no. Oh, sorry. These are the restrictions I came up with myself yesterday. Oh, we need a show. Oh, this is why it complained about the show. Okay, got it. All right, what have we here? Yeah, this is completely unreadable already. What if we have a bigger diagram? However, don't have to judge the readability by the implementation of show. We should judge readability based on the implementation of renderer. So what we want to do here is something like so. Start terminator. Let's call it start and end. Action 1. That branches out into action 2 and action 3. And even though it's not a correct drakon diagram, they converge into action 4. So the representation here is slightly incorrect. It's not just one link, but it could be many links. And now it's going to look even worse, I think. Oh. I'm not even going to bother providing custom implementation of show because that will lead down a rabbit hole. Let's just focus on rendering. So having the link type defined like that, let's try to represent our very simple and incorrect diagram. But you know what? Let's make it correct. So this is going to be a question. That is going to branch out into two actions that are going to converge at the end. And we will also need to eliminate start and end. Simply because link can only be parameterized with one type, and SkewerBlocks at the moment has nothing to do with terminators, start or end. So let's just stick to this. Divergence, convergence. Okay. So that's nil. So let's build it from the end. This is nil, starting node. Then we have action 5. Then we have two nodes leading to it. Action 3 and action 4. Then we have a question. Our question does not have an ID. Oh, goodness. You know what? Not to re-implement the question, let's have it as an action. We're going to pretend it's a question for now. Question, but let's name it question, just to confuse everybody. Okay, so we have this question 2 leading to action 3 and 4. And finally, action 1 leading to question 2. Question 2, okay. Node 5 here. That's action 5. Okay. So this will probably look horrendous. Let's give it a little bit more polish. Oops. Let's make it very basic. Is it because of this? And let's remove that deriving thing. 441. Okay, slightly better. Let's try to structure it. We're removing 1. Oh, this got deleted automatically. That's good. And then we only need this node here, because this is the same thing. Okay. So we can represent a drakon diagram using this. Okay. It's slightly less intuitive than just the list, but hey, we need to link them somehow. Okay, so I think this is a good time to wrap the session up for today. Plan for the next session is going to be slightly more involved, and it would be to replace this type with a linked list of skewer blocks, and that will break a lot of things. And also I don't necessarily want to reuse this linked list. So this could be an add terminator. Or maybe not. No, let's leave it as nil. That will be a lot of fun during the next session. Right, I think that's good enough for today. By representing our skewer blocks like that, we are allowing ourselves to have connections like what? Like this one, where multiple icons, 1, 2, 3, lead to one icon. Loops are going to be interesting, or loopbacks, but it's fine. It's something that we'll figure out later. For now, I wish to thank you for sticking with me and for tuning into this session. I wish you all a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Take care.